Good afternoon. This is Amy Morris, and I am here to discuss social media in schools. Social media has become a standard part of everyday life, even in education. Dempsey Reiser in 2017 stated, social media provides another means through which content can be delivered to our learners. As teachers, we all use a lot of these social media avenues to deliver to our learners in our classroom and don't even realize it. LinkedIn, Edmodo, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Google Classrooms, which we use a lot at our school. We've got Skype, which we can use to communicate with other professionals, to have guest speakers. Let's get started. Mobile is big. There are 6.8 billion people on planet Earth. 4 billion of them use a mobile phone. Only 3.5 billion use a toothbrush. Think about the opportunities that we could create in our classrooms and in our schools. Have you ever thought that it would be a great idea to use social media in your schools and classes? Did you ever think that it would be too much of a hassle? I have been there. Our students do not know life without technology. Social media is an extremely powerful tool. Our students are part of the entertainment generation. They don't know anything but a cell phone. They don't know a house phone. They use internet for everything that they do. They rely on social media to communicate with friends, family, teachers. We need to meet them in the middle. We need to add to their learning and find different avenues to engage them in our classroom. Social media is a great aspect. What does social media do for our school? Here's a list of many different things that it does for the school on the left side, and how can social media be used in our school. For our school, some of the biggest things creates a community. It's common for many students to be challenged by the same learning concept or course assignment. Social media can help centralize the collective knowledge of an entire class to make studying and communicating more efficient for everyone involved. Designate a course or study group or a hashtag such as Bio 101 or something like that, and post it on an Instagram or a Twitter, and kids can search that and find ways to study certain bio things, certain topics, say studying To Kill a Mockingbird, with the hashtags they can use on Twitter, Instagram, other types of social medias to help them study, to learn more about a certain topic, or collect data on something that they are researching. Start a contact list. It also helps you group for classes to collaborate and study certain topics. Social media also helps invite professors who use social media to follow group conversations that you're talking in class. Say you have an Edmodo class and you invite a professor from Iceland to talk to you about climate control, or you invite a biologist from Australia to talk about Great Barrier Reefs. There's so many different options with social media that it's just a click of a button. There's no more getting guest speakers with plane tickets, or there's no more paying guest speakers to come to your school, when you can actually do it with a click of a button in your classroom using different social media tools. So it does so many different things for our school and how we can use it in our school. It's very creative. It allows students to use many different avenues to get a topic across. Develop new ways of thinking. Kids are thinking outside the box on how to learn more, how to be engaged more, how to add value to certain subjects. This is not just a teacher thing to use in the classroom, it's also a student thing. Students can use social media to help teach other students, to help show their teachers that they have retained some information on a certain topic. It's also a good way social media you can use to submit assessments, to see if your students have gained the information that you want them to on a certain topic. What does the research say about social media? 100% of colleges use some type of social media in their programs. In 2011 and 2017, we have statistics. The use of social media has gone up tremendously. These are the top 4 and 5 social media avenues in the world. Facebook went from 750 million users to 1,860 million users in 2017. There's so many different avenues of social media, but every single one has gone up, if not doubled, tripled, quadrupled in usage in the past 6 years. YouTube has 167 million monthly active users in the US. That is a huge avenue of social media that we use in education for giving kids other ways to learn a topic, or giving them another presentation, or asking students to flip in a flipped classroom to view information prior to coming to your class. Social media is used every day. We just don't always recognize that is used. In the University of Massachusetts, Dartmouth, the latest social media adoption study that they did showed a lot of the same stuff, from Facebook to Twitter to LinkedIn to blogging. Blogging is the most popular in our school here at Hightower because it's a way for us to communicate with teachers, with administrators, with faculty, with our community, and with our parents, and all at the same time. Blogging is a form of social media, and there's also different types of avenues that you can use for blogging. It could be through Twitter, it could be through a blogging site such as Edmodo, or it could be through a Weebly account that you have blogging on. Teachers use blogging all the time, and students are relying on us to get the information to them in a form that is valuable to them. With all these students using different mobile devices, kids having cell phones, tablets, Kindles, all the different types, we need to meet them in the middle and provide them with the information they need in different aspects of social media. There are a few different other statistics that research says about it. It's all the same. The Pew Institute did the same thing for this, talking more about teens, ages 13 to 17. Facebook still is the popular 71%. Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Google+, Vine, Tumblr, and other sites that we do use. Social media is not just for socialization, it's also for education. Education can be linked to all of these programs. The downfall is all the cyberbullying or the safety on these. That's why, as educators, we need to use safe and sound forms of social media in our classrooms to keep our students as safe as possible. Okay, so I've thrown a lot of different social media questions, answers, where you can find it, how we can use it in education, what some of the statistics say, but I've just got a couple questions for you to see where you're going to go and see how social media can affect you personally in your schools. Where are you now? Am I comfortable with social media? Do our schools already use social media? Do I only use it to communicate with parents? Do we use it just for blogging? What more can I do? And where do we want to be in the future? Do we want social media as part of our school, or do we want to be stuck in the Stone Age?